Dean Show's on.
Welcome to The Dean Show from Fort Wayne, Indiana. The Dean Show comes from the man who made you pay for Nova Rex, Ain't Easy Being Cheesy, and Butch Black, the Mean Man. Join Summit City Noise producer Dean Robinson for a weekly tour featuring food, music, special events, animation, and interviews with people who are getting stuff done. This is The Dean Show.
Sponsored shakedown. You better get your money right now and do the shakedown. You better get your money right now. The government man needs something for his helping hand. The government man do the shakedown. You knew it was coming, a government-sponsored shakedown. You better set your money right now. The government man, he says he's got the master plan. The government man you in his plan.
Dean Show will be right back.
9 Mile Restaurant is a great place for excellent food. 9 Mile Restaurant is also a great place to enjoy refreshing drinks. Check out our daily drink specials. Monday, domestic bottled beer for $1.50 and domestic draft for $1.25. Tuesday, 12-ounce drafts of Blue Moon for $2 and large pitchers for $6.50. Wednesday is Margarita Night. Margaritas for $2.50. Small pitchers for $6, $11 large pitchers, plus Corona and Dos Equis for $2.75 each. Thursday, Miller Lite, Budweiser, and Bud Light in a bottle for $2.25. Friday, Jaeger Bombs for $3.50 and Bush Light for $2. Saturday, Irish car bombs, 2 for $8, and screwdrivers for $2.50. Sunday, domestic beer buckets, 5 bottles for $10. Have fun and drink responsibly at 9 Mile Restaurant. 9 Mile Restaurant and Catering. Visit Art Cut Tech's Barbershop and Supplies in Fort Wayne because your head deserves a hairstyle worth loving. Art Cut Tech's barbers provide current cuts, traditional trims, and enduring classic styles for men and women and children. Why look good when looking great is so much better? Visit Art Cut Tech's Barbershop and Supplies in the State and Beacon Plaza on East State Boulevard in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Art Cut Tech's.
Getting out of the wrong side of the bed. For that, you can almost drop dead. Break a wishbone, and if you get the big end, your wish will come true, and your troubles will end. Gosh, I wish I had a bird for breakfast. Aha, I get my wish. If you whistle before breakfast, you'll cry before dinner.
Listen to the mockingbird, listen to the mockingbird, still singing where the weeping willows wave. I'm dreaming now of Hallie, sweet Hallie, sweet Hallie. She's sleeping in the alley, and the mockingbird is singing where she lies. Listen to the mockingbird. How'd I get in here? Man, you gotta straighten up and fly right. Looks like I've been invited for dinner.
See a pin, pick it up, and all the day you'll have good luck.
Ain't he superstitious? That's all I wants to know. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Hey, boss! Boss, I hate to interrupt you when you's eating, but you done spilled the salt.
Yikes! If you spill salt, throw it over your shoulder or you won't live to be much older. Come out wherever you are.
Here I is, boss.
Yay! A ladder. Hey, if you go under a ladder, your days will grow sadder and sadder.
Thanks for the information, boss.
Oh, that's all right, pal. Put it here.
Why not? In the house with an open umbrella will make you a most unfortunate fella. Hey, boss, bread and butter.
Yipe! 3 on a match.
And you wind up in the booby hatch. You'll be sorry. Peekaboo.
Oh, this is hard luck.
That's right, boss. 7 years hard luck.
Did you say 7 years hard luck?
That's what the man said. That's what he said. He said that.
Yipe! A black cat! A black cat! A black cat!
Afraid of a black cat. My. Is he super duper stitious? Look, Friday the 13th, Knockwood. Saw. Rabbit's foot. Horseshoe. Knockwood. Saw. Rabbit's foot. Horseshoe. Knockwood. Saw. Rabbit's foot. Horseshoe.
Goes a Landis in a Landis moment. Did a dose of Landis. This is the Landis moment. Dose.
Jeff, what's coming up on the next episode of A Dose of Landis?
Well, we're getting an exclusive interview with my brother, Vicious Venom, a.k.a. Chris Landis.
Who's Vicious Venom, a.k.a. Chris Landis?
He is my twin brother. He's pretty much telling his story of his professional wrestling career.
Well, what else is happening?
I've got 2 boys of mine that wants to be on the show today. Come on, boys. We got Jeffrey Landis right here, and then we got Brett Landis right here. These are my 2 boys.
Watch A Dose of Landis, 11 p.m. Thursdays on Access Fort Wayne 2.
Dose.
9 Mile Restaurant serves delicious food for fine dining that families can afford. 9 Mile dinner specials include baked spaghetti Monday, baby back ribs Tuesday, Wednesday night Mexican dinners, and Thursday night Italian dinners. 9 Mile Restaurant is open 7 days a week. 9 Mile Restaurant is located 9 miles south of the Allen County Courthouse on US 27 in Fort Wayne, Indiana. 9 Mile Restaurant and Catering. Saudi Arabia, Israel, and the United States of America form an unholy trinity based on God's war and social upheaval. NBC News. Headline: An open secret. Saudi Arabia and Israel get cozy. For Israel, Saudi Arabia's growing willingness to confront Iranian influence in the Middle East presents an opening for an awkward alliance. As the kingdom's dynamic new crown prince, Mohammed bin Salman, tries to rally an anti-Iran coalition, Israel, with the blessing of the Trump administration, is presenting itself as a willing and able partner. Times of Israel. Headline: Kuwaiti report. U.S. gives Israel go-ahead to kill powerful Iranian general. U.S. intelligence agencies have given Israel the green light to assassinate Qasem Soleimani, the senior Iranian responsible for coordinating military activity on behalf of the Islamic Republic in Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq, according to the Kuwaiti newspaper Al Jarida. The report by Al Jarida, which has been known to publish improbable-sounding stories about Israel, was widely picked up by Israeli media. Today, the Trump and Netanyahu administrations see eye to eye on Iran. The two countries signed a joint memorandum of understanding, laying the groundwork for full cooperation to deal with Iran's nuclear drive, its missile programs, and its other threatening activities, an Israeli TV report said recently. Israel and Saudi Arabia have forged an awkward alliance against Iran. U.S. President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu see eye to eye on Iran. Reuters headline: Iran's leader blames enemies for deadly unrest. U.S. calls that nonsense. Iran's supreme leader accused the country's enemies on Tuesday of being behind days of street unrest as the death toll from anti-government demonstrations rose to 21. More than 450 protesters have been arrested in the capital in the last 3 days, Tehran's deputy provincial governor said, and hundreds of others were detained around the country. A judicial official said some could face the death penalty. In recent days, enemies of Iran used different tools, including cash, weapons, politics, and intelligence apparatus to create troubles for the Islamic Republic, said Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei in his first reaction to the unrest. Ali Shamkhani, Secretary of the Supreme National Security Council, said the United States, Britain, and Saudi Arabia were behind the riots. We all know that's complete nonsense, said Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. The demonstrations are completely spontaneous. Washington will seek emergency sessions at the United Nations to express support for the protesters, said Haley, adding that the international community had failed to support reformist protests in 2009 that were crushed by Tehran. We must not make that mistake again, Haley said. Newsweek headline: Trump calls for change in Iran and sides with anti-government protesters. Iran is failing at every level, despite the terrible deal made with them by the Obama administration. The great Iranian people have been repressed for many years, Trump tweeted. They are hungry for food and for freedom. Along with human rights, the wealth of Iran is being looted. Time for change. The USA is watching very closely for human rights violations, Trump tweeted Sunday. Meanwhile, in Saudi Arabia, the Times of Israel headline: Trump has great confidence in Saudi anti-corruption purge. Saudi authorities have hinted they could widen the crackdown after princes, ministers, as well as billionaire tycoon Al-Walid bin Talal were swept up in a weekend purge, hours after an anti-graft commission headed by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman was established. U.S. President Donald Trump said he had great confidence in an anti-corruption sweep by Saudi Arabia that has seen dozens of high-profile political and business figures arrested. I have great confidence in King Salman and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. They know exactly what they are doing, Trump wrote on Twitter. Middle East Eye headline: Arabic Press Review: Saudi Ritz-Carlton prisoner dies after torture. One of the Saudi prisoners at the Ritz-Carlton has died under torture, according to London-based newspaper Al-Quds Al-Arabi. Major General Ali Al-Qahtani, who was detained in early November as part of an alleged anti-corruption drive, has been working in the Royal Guard forces. Al-Qahtani died on December 12 after being tortured with electric shocks, and his family struggled to recognize him after receiving his body, according to sources. New York Daily News headline: Jailed Saudi royal Al-Walid bin Talal can buy freedom for $6 billion. The 62-year-old Syracuse University grad was among 11 princes and dozens of foreign ministers rounded up in November 2017 amid an investigation led by the kingdom's powerful Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Al-Walid would only have to give up a third of his estimated $18.7 billion fortune to win his release from a makeshift prison at the posh Riyadh Ritz-Carlton. President Trump says, "I have great confidence in King Salman and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. They know exactly what they are doing." President Trump watches very closely for human rights violations in Iran, while Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman reportedly tortures, robs, and kills Saudi princes and government officials at the Marriott Ritz-Carlton in Saudi Arabia. According to CBS News, Marriott International says the company is evaluating the situation at the Ritz-Carlton in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. As a matter of guest privacy, we do not discuss the guest or group with whom we do business, or maybe visitors of the hotel, the statement added. Iran is an Islamic republic. Saudi Arabia is an Islamic republic. Benjamin Netanyahu calls Israel the Jewish state. When you're discussing Islamic republics and the Jewish state, you're talking about theocratic rule. Theocracy is when government uses gods and religion to influence and control people. Israel has a prime minister. Think about it. Think progress. Headline: Trump invokes Christian nationalism at Liberty University. In America, we don't worship government, we worship God, Trump proclaimed to thunderous applause. We all bleed the same blood of patriots. We all salute the same great American flag, and we are all made by the same Almighty God. The address also appeared to connect religion to the president's willingness to increase military action in the Middle East, such as dropping the Moab bomb on Afghanistan. Liberty President Jerry Falwell Jr. in particular praised Trump for bombing those who were persecuting Christians. In the book of Genesis in the Holy Bible, Moab is the son of Lot and his daughter. Moab is a child of incest. Liberty President Jerry Falwell Jr. praises President Donald Trump for blasting Afghanistan with a bomb called Moab, named after Lot's Holy Bible incest baby. The United States government has aligned politically, militarily, and religiously with Saudi Arabia and Israel to use gods, armies, religion, and civil war to manipulate human destiny. It is an unlikely, unholy trinity.
To your music, I really used to like your song you gave in. Now you just follow along. What happened to your music? What happened? 'Cause I like your song, I'm so good, but you're not feeling so strong. I'll get the blacklist. They better spell my name right, 'cause I'm not fading tonight, and I won't join their fight. They got a blacklist. They better spell my name right, 'cause I'm not dying tonight. I won't fall, I won't fight. Their TV is a drug, should be Mr. Wayne. You know you really can't complain. You sold your soul, now where to stay? Now you got a job to save, so give the people what they crave. Blow on kisses, smiles and waves. The label says how to behave. What's a slave? I'll take the blacklist. They better spell my name right, 'cause I'm not paid tonight, and I won't join their fight. They got a blacklist. They better spell my name right, 'cause I'm not dying tonight. I won't fall, I won't fight. I'll take the blacklist. They better spell my name right, 'cause I'm not paid tonight, and I won't join their fight. They got a blacklist. They better spell my name right, 'cause I'm not dying tonight. I won't fall, I won't fight.
Thanks for watching The Dean Show. I'll be here next week.
The Dean Robinson Radio Show presents news and social commentary from Fort Wayne, Indiana, hosted by Summit City Noise producer Dean Robinson. The Dean Robinson Radio Show airs every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 4 p.m. on Indiana Talks. Use the TuneIn Internet Radio app to hear Indiana Talks 24 hours a day, or visit indianatalks.com. The Dean Robinson Radio Show is also a podcast, available online, on demand, at Facebook and Summit City Noise. Listen to the Dean Robinson Radio Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 4 p.m. on Indiana Talks.